Democratic National Convention is underway in Charlotte, North Carolina. There's heavy security and some demonstrations there as well. News Channel 5's Michael Williams joins us now live with all the details. Michael.
Hello, Jay. You might be wondering why I have the phone to my ear. We're using some new mobile technology. It allows us to roam the halls of the Democratic National Convention a little more easily. I'm in the Time Warner Cable Arena, where thousands, just like they did in Tampa last week, have gathered for the start of the Democratic National Convention. Weston Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz was just a few moments ago introducing everybody to the feeling and energy of the moment for Democrats. You look around the arena here. Thousands of delegates, including 300 from Florida, on hand here. The Reverend Jesse Jackson behind me talking to reporters, all of them trying to get a message across here this week. And it essentially comes down to this: as we look at the site of President Obama's speech Thursday night, that will be across town at the Bank of America Stadium, actually some miles from here, about 5 to 8 miles from here. 73,000 people, and campaign organizers are recruiting people, college students and the like, hoping they can fill up that stadium. They don't want the visual to be of a stadium that is not packed. Fundamentally, the convention comes down to this, and the question: are Americans better off than they were 4 years ago? Republicans posed that question in Tampa. The president and his surrogates will try to answer both Thursday night at the Bank of America Stadium and throughout this week that, yes, they are better off than they would be if Republicans were still in charge. That will be the question for American voters this fall. That will be the focus this week. Now, back live for a moment, the First Lady, Michelle Obama, will speak tonight. She'll be the most anticipated speaker this night, much as Ann Romney last week had her coming out party on the national stage. Well, Michelle Obama is certainly no stranger to national media. Just after 10:30, she'll speak to the assembled delegates here. But it's a chance for other Democratic stars to begin to shine here as well. Among them, the San Antonio mayor, Julian Castro, who will make the keynote address this night. And yes, he does admit, as you looked at preparations going on today, that he does have some butterflies.
The most challenging part of delivering a speech like this isn't really the speech itself. It's the enormity of the crowd in the arena. And so we spent a little time here getting used to it.
All right, with our mobile live technology, I'm listening on my iPhone. By the way, let me show you the technology. Pan down. This is how we're able to go to different spots. Mobile live units now. That's how we're able to move around with a lot more flexibility than in the old days. We're going to pan around here, too. Move in. There's Jesse Jackson, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, right there speaking to audiences. So all the Democrats assembling here, trying to push their message. So are protesters. Let's take a look at the protests that were going on earlier today. Protest zones, just as in Tampa, set up. Everybody from alternative candidates having their say. Those who are against abortion protested. Those on a wide variety of issues. Those who support the Democratic platform here as well. So protesters have their day in the sun and, I might add, in the rain here in Charlotte as well. So that's just a first taste for us on the ground here in Charlotte. We'll have full coverage for you throughout the next 3 days, culminating in the president's speech. Jay, now back to you.
Michael Williams, front and center at the Democratic National Convention. Michael, thank you.